To Oz?
To Oz!
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the Wizard of Wiz, if ever a wiz there was.
Hello Spartans. Today I'm here with Studio 7 Theater Company to talk about their production of The Wizard of Oz. So, please introduce yourself and tell us what part you are in the show.
My name is Kelby Ade and I am the ZFX chief.
My name is Casey Swartz and I play Miss Skulch / the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hi, my name is Jillian Grisco and I play Dorothy.
So could you maybe tell us a little bit more about the story of Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz is about a young girl named Dorothy who lives with her aunt and her uncle in Kansas. And one day she feels really neglected by them, and this mean woman tries to steal her dog, so she runs away from home.
She goes to a man named Professor Marvel and is like, I want to get away, and he makes her realize that she wants to go home, but on her way home a tornado hits and it takes her to a magical land called Oz.
She meets this really beautiful witch, Glinda, and then the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's trying to get to the Emerald City to see the Wizard of Oz to get sent back home, and along the way she meets a couple friends, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion, and they all join together to go meet the wizard and ask them separately for what they want.
She has me, the Wicked Witch of the West, in her as an obstacle. And so as she tries to get to where she's going, she meets a lot of friends, but she also has a lot of obstacles to where she can't get where she needs to go. And in the end, she realizes that where she was to begin with is where she needed to be.
She ends up discovering that there really is no place like home.
Throughout the process of becoming this character of yours, what has been your biggest struggle?
I always say every role that I play, I'm like one big character voice, and the witch is difficult because it's so shrill and high-pitched, and you still have to make sure you hit all the diction points and all that. So her voice is strenuous, but it's the character, so you can't have the Wicked Witch of the West and have her sound normal, but her voice is killing me slowly.
I think the most challenging aspect is learning how to fly with the ZFX and staying in character while you're being hoisted up into the air, because the harness really is painful and it really is just hard to remain focused while you're up there.
Could you explain to us what ZFX is and why it's unique to this show?
ZFX is a company that comes out and puts 2 tracks or multiple tracks onto a line set, and then you're able to fly people according to what your script calls for. And then for this show we have 3 tracks. The far upstage track is a tornado, so it's a fabric and it kind of rotates. And then our second track in the middle is a single point track, and it travels back and forth on the stage. And then our downstage track is a 2-point track or a 1-point track, and it flies 2 people at one time or 1 person at one time, and they also travel.
So how challenging has it been to make people fly on stage?
The most challenging part about making someone fly is you have to sync up with them and you have to be in the same mindset, because if they're not comfortable flying with you and you're not comfortable flying them, then it's not a good combination. But once they're comfortable with you and you're comfortable with them and you have that same motion, you're able to fly better, and then you're comfortable, thus the show goes good.
So could you tell all the Spartans watching this when they can come see the show?
The show is October 15th, 16th, and 17th, so it's next weekend.
They're all at 7 o'clock, and then there's another performance on Saturday at 2. You can get your tickets at studiovii.org, or you can come to the box office and grab them there.
Tickets for The Wizard of Oz are $12 for students and seniors and $15 for adults.
Thank you again for sitting down with us today, and I hope the show goes great.
Thank you for having me, Alex.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for interviewing me. Hope you come out to see the show. It's going to be great.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the Wizard of Wiz, if ever